Of things that have been shared here already, and that ranges from Baba's video to the question of taxes that I could get an opportunity to respond to. But let me begin by saying that the scaling down of Uhuru's security and whatever benefits he gets from the government, there is a law that defines the manner in which that should be done. And I think what the government should do is just stick to what the law provides. If the law provides that it should have just a single security officer, that is what should be done. If the law provides that he should be given 50, then I think that is what should be done. There is a law that defines the manner in which Uhuru Kenyatta and any ex-president should be taken care of. Secondly, there's a question of the taxes and the exemptions that have been done in the previous regime. My position has been clear on this from the outset. That I remember when we had the deputy president's debate, and the deputy president today, regarding Gachagua, removed some document from his pocket, and the document was explaining how an exemption was done when a merger was being done between the NCBA bank and the other bank. Yeah, nice. And to me, I think that is taking advantage of the fact that you're in power. The same would not happen or would not apply to any other business person who wants to or who wishes to do such a thing. And those are some of the reasons why we are saying that everybody should take paying taxes as a responsibility and as something they should do with pride. If indeed that happened at that time, the same should never happen again. In law, we say there is every reason why a law is amended. A law is amended to cure mischief. Have we established a mischief already? We have established the mischief of the fact that a number of people have been exempted from taking care of their tax obligations. And if that is being cured, then we are all in it and we support it. Having said that, there's also the conversation on why we should broaden the tax base, and that would be the reason why the government would be able to keep up with their promises. The conversation has been there even in other democracies as the US and the UK, where the question of the rich capitalists, the top, as Kidi puts it, have they been able to meet their tax obligations? If that would be done, then we'll be able to take care of our challenges here. If, as the way Kidi paints the picture, if you are to tax just a percentage of the top of this country, that would be akin to taxing almost 30% of the population. Then why should we burden the 30% with taxes when a number of them who are the top are not meeting their tax obligations? When you talk about Tabitha Karanja, who is a business person, or Amfi Krauki, we should be able to talk about Uhuru Kenyatta, who is equally a business person because we know he has business interests all over. We should be able to talk about the Moi family, who have interest in business all over. When they pay their taxes, the burden will then go down and it will shift, and nobody else will be complaining that there are a number of people in this country who have not been able to keep to their tax obligations. Finally, the question of borrowing. The president has spoken about this on a number of occasions, and I agree with him almost entirely. He says that the country has been overburdened by borrowing, and which we could also fail. The budget was planning to borrow up to 900 billion, and he has explained with clarity the manner in which he wishes to scale this down. He has said he's going to cut the borrowing by 300 billion in this financial year and scale it further to 300 billion, 600 billion cumulatively, and 900 billion finally, where then the country will be able to rely on what we collect within the borders as what then we'll be using to take care of our recurrent expenditure and our development expenditure. That is the first measure of ensuring that we are able to take care of our challenges and living within our means without much trouble. Finally, we have had this question of the president, Uhuru Kenyatta, engaging in politics. Uhuru Kenyatta can only engage in politics as a citizen of this country because by right he's permitted to do that. But I don't understand how Uhuru Kenyatta, who has gotten an appointment by the president to serve in the capacity of an envoy representing this country, engages in local politics. It means then that he is at loggerheads with the president who has given him that appointment. And if the president takes an opportunity to cure that problem politically, there should be no problem, and everybody should be able to support that. Thank you.